Hey everyone, I want to do a review on my baking pan, or baking tray. I bought this at Linen Chest. This one here is from Cuisinart. I bought it because it was around $30 and it was on sale. I bought it because I wanted something that was a little more heavier, something that was non-stick, and it says it's supposed to be non-stick, it's supposed to be durable, and it was supposed to help against warping, and I had an issue with warping with every other pan that I've used. So I said, okay, let me give it a try. So this is about a month old. So this is actually the second one I bought. The first one I bought, I had used it around like 5 times and then it started warping. What happened was when I put it in the oven, it looked fine just like this, but when I put it into the oven, this corner or one of the corners would just be lifted up, so all the oil, if I had anything, would be dripping off to one side or pooling in one side, so that wasn't good for my baking. So since it was supposed to be anti-warping, I called Cuisinart and their customer service was very good. He told me to go right back to the store that has sold it to me and get an exchange for a new one. So that's exactly what I did. I went back to Linen Chest, and the lady actually that did the exchange for me, she was a bit hesitant to do it because when I brought the pan in, it looked completely fine, and she was kind of feeling it here and saying, is this what you're talking about? I'm like, no, it warps in the oven, but then when it cools down, it unwarps and it looks normal again. So I told her that the person at Cuisinart had told me that I can get it, so get a new one. So we exchanged it. So this is the second one that I got, and I love the pan, but I feel like there are some negatives. I use parchment paper with the pan, just in case, even though it is non-stick. I wash it right away. I don't put it in cold water right after it's hot. I let it cool down first. And I don't use any metals or anything against it. So something that I just discovered this morning, which is really prompting me to make this review so that other people can know about it, is something I found when I was baking bread. So I bake bread. I've used this for potatoes, and mostly potatoes and other things with parchment paper. Firstly, let's look at the surface. I don't know if you can see very well, but there's scratches here. It's I guess a bit hard to see when here. You can see some scratches there. And I don't use a knife or anything on this. I only use a silicone spatula. So these scratches, I suspect that the scratches are from when I have bread on it or something, or with flour, and then I take it off, the flour, the dried crust actually scratches the pan or something, I don't know. But the scratches are pretty bad. Here you can see that I used this pan recently to make buns, and the parchment paper ended here. You can see a line that's left there. You can see a bun that was there and a bun that was here. And that's exactly what I want to talk about. So this morning, here's my bread. Here's the bread that I made. Well, this is one of the misshapen ones. But I made bread, and this morning I broke it off. I was going to eat a piece. And I looked at it and I said, I don't know if you can see that there, but I said, what in the world is that shiny stuff right there? Right there. It was like glinting. And I said, what is going on? And I turned the entire bread around. And right there you can see that this part is the parchment paper ended here. And this is the part that was sticking out. And it has a residue of whatever coating is on the pan. Some of the metal or the coating from the pan is actually left on my bread. And it's supposed to be a non-stick pan. I bought this only a month ago. And that's pretty messed up. I mean, I have a baby. I feed him bread. I eat the bread myself. If I never turned it around and looked at it, I would have just eaten it. And I'm pretty sure that it's not the safest to be eating the coating that's on non-stick pans. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And I don't know how safe that is. I do know that I'm going to be giving Cuisinart a call and ask what the coating is and if this is supposed to happen or not. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'll do. But I don't know how this pan compared with other pans, but from my review, I loved it when it worked well. I thought that the shape was good. I thought that these deep little edges or walls were great, and it was really sturdy and easy to clean. But seeing this, I love it when it works, but seeing what happened to my bread and seeing the scratches and the warping, I'm not sure if it's really up to what it lives up to the expectations that I had for it.